that the Board of Trustees rescind the August 17th, 2020 trustee motion to require masks effective March 21st, 2022, in accordance with the March 9th, 2022 Ministry of Education Memorandum to School Boards. Student Trustee Soror, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Through you, thank you for the opportunity to voice the student body's concerns regarding the ministry's directive. While I acknowledge the need and desire of many students across the region to return to some sort of normal-looking school life, I lend my voice to the many other students who are now left with a lot of confusion, fear, and anxiety regarding their own health and the health of their families and communities. I take great concern with the many stories I have heard from immunocompromised students that were struggling with the termination of virtual learning and the need to return to in-person learning at a time when masking was mandatory, and I can't begin to imagine the position they are now being put in, given that the directive would go into effect right after the extended vacation of March break, where many students have started traveling outside the region already. I regret the lack of any student consultations preceding the ministry's decision, despite its crucial timing. WRDSB students look at other boards meetings, like Hamilton Wentworth's recent one, and are left with more questions than answers, but I have faith in the board's ability to do what is best for every and all students, especially those that are less privileged, where the cost of approved respirators is prohibitive, and those in high-risk settings. For me, and as one of the many Regents students who have been continuously told by the board, the ministry, the provincial, and the federal government ever since this pandemic started, that masking saves lives and is the primary way to keep those who can't get vaccinated safe, I will be voting against this motion. Thank you.
Student Trustee Soror.
Opposed.
It is recommended that the WRDSB trustees direct the chairperson to write an open letter to the Chief Medical Officer of Health, CMOH, Dr. Kieran Moore, and the Minister of Health, Mr. Stephen Lecce, that a request be made for an additional transition time for the removal of the mask mandate in schools for the 2 weeks following the March break, which would also allow time for school-age children from 5 to 11 to increase vaccination rates, and that the Chief Medical Officer of Health provide additional direction regarding masking to protect students and staff who are immunocompromised or with complex medical needs, including children in congregate settings and students who are under 5 who are unable to be vaccinated, and that a reply to these requests be received by March 16th, 2022.
Student Trustee Soror.
In favor.